Hello and welcome to this very quick walkthrough through Wavesfactory Suspended Cymbals. This is a cymbal library for Native Instruments Contact. I've got it loaded on the screen in front of me, and as you can see from the picture and the interface, it is dedicated to the art of suspended cymbals, and we have 5 suspended cymbals that have been deeply and extensively sampled. The cymbals are arranged in octaves on the keyboard. If I just load up the keyboard, you should be able to see that. There we go. And you can see the keyboard is divided into 5 octaves, ranging from C to G in each octave, and each of those notes represents a different sample set played by each cymbal. The cymbals have been recorded with sticks, with felt hits, with rolls, and the rolls are controllable through CC1 or the modulation lever, and you can also mute the cymbals. So what I'm going to do is just going to play a few of the cymbals just to give you an overview of what they sound like before I run through the rest of the engine. So I'm going to start by playing the cymbal in the middle. So that was hitting with a stick. And brushed. That's hit a lot more on the rim of the cymbal, giving it a much longer tail and a much more crash hit. E flat is another rolled cymbal using brushes. E is the bell of the cymbal, and F is the roll, which is controlled using the mod lever. So as you roll your mod lever forward, or in my case use a foot pedal, you can control the intensity of the roll, and you can bring it in and take it away again. The G note of each octave acts as a mute. I'll demonstrate that. So hitting the G note mutes the cymbal. So that's the center cymbal. I'll just play some of the other cymbals to get an idea of what they sound like as well. So that's how the cymbals sound. You've also got quite a lot of control over each of these cymbals. If you click on the little arrow on the screen, you can control the volume, the pan, and the pitch. So for instance, this central cymbal, you can pitch it up and down to suit the track that you're currently working with. You've also got a mixer setting where you can control the close, the mid, and the far microphones, as well as the width and the volume. For instance, with just the far microphone, you can get a very close sound, or with the close microphone alone, you can hear the recording in its full glory. If you go back to the far and the mid mics, you can adjust the width of each of these and the volumes to get a really good ambience. On top of this, you've got a reverb setting where you can choose various reverb settings. These are all recorded by the company. You can choose concert halls, various plates, and various studios, and each of them can be applied using the dry and the wet and the size controls to control the size of the reverb you feel. And also you've got an EQ and an an envelope control here with attack, hold and decay for doing some strange synthesis on each of the cymbals. For instance, I can change the attack up a little bit, and you can get some quite nice effects using the envelope tool. In the settings window, you've got the round robin settings, various velocity curves, the muffling time or the mute time, you can change that to longer or shorter, the dynamic range, and various other effects, including roll release, roll time, and the bells. Very useful controls just for changing the overall volume and shape of the different samples that are being used. So it's a very simple library, it's a very elegant library. If you just want cymbals, you can see the memory here is very, very low. It's only loading into 74 megabytes of RAM. So it's a very nice little library just to add the odd cymbal. And because of the way they've arranged them on the keys, it's very easy just to hit the right note and get the nice samples that you want.